We are live. Evening, Matt lad. How are we doing, Gary? Okay. First one, welcome to the group. Hopefully we'll get a few more people joining in pretty soonly. I had advertised at 6:30, but I've managed to get away a little bit earlier and decided to start here. And Neil Robinson, hi, how are you doing? Hope everyone's okay on this great, fantastic, very rainy day. Very, very rainy day, unfortunately. It's definitely here at Stockport. Don't know what it is like everywhere for everyone else, whether it's super rainy where you are. Hopefully not. Adam Hussein, hi mate, how's things going? Adam, how are we doing? Why aren't you up at Stockport today practicing in the rain? I mean, where's your dedication? Where's your dedication? Excuse me if I'm looking down here. I'm just about to go on Instagram for 2 seconds and Twitter and say that we are live. So, I'm going to be talking a little bit tonight about the Open Championship, the qualifying for that, my experience caddying for Rick, who you think will be qualifying from the French, and also ideas for the channel going forward. I've got a few myself, and I just want to see what you guys think. You know, what you would like to see going forwards with the channel, basically. So hopefully we'll get some more people joining in now. Remember, guys, as well, do click that like button if you are watching. Go and give that a thumbs up. Andreas Donner, hi Matt, who's going to win the Open, Henry Tracy? We'll discuss that very shortly. I think there's some names that are probably going to be up there, but who probably won't have been up there before, or well, have been about there before. But you know, I think it's going to be one where the big names don't dominate, as it were. Was there a hole in one this week? I'm not sure, Mark. I think someone had a hole in one. Don't want to fill his head with too much, but yeah, I think he did have a hole in one. But yeah, don't know who it was. Don't know who it was at all. I can't actually hear myself on here, but I don't want to hear myself anyway because I always witter on. So are you guys doing okay? Everyone enjoying their day? Anyone played any golf today? Difference between a scratch player and a plus 3-4 player. Mistakes, I'd say, consistency wise to that one, Greg McAfee. It takes a lot, you know, jumping from single figures to get down into you know, plus figures and even round to the scratch mark. And the people who are tending to get into the plus figures, you know, they're very, very consistent, and they have the ability to turn what would be a very bad round into just a mediocre round, nothing crazy going on, and they don't let the score get away. They grind out some sort of score, basically. How many holes in one have I had, mate? 3 now, all at Warrington. 1 on a par 4, 2 on a par 3. I want a new quality long sleeve top, Matt. What's good? These guys are good. My sponsors, may as well, you know, go and buy one of those. Now, there's loads out there, isn't there? Under Armour. We do really well with Under Armour here at Stockport. It does really, really well for us. You know, the Nike stuff's nice. They're all pretty good nowadays, I would say. There's nothing out there that's particularly awful. But yeah, anything that you can find out there, you know, you're probably gonna be okay with. Right, guys, so first topic of debate, the Open Championship. Firstly, is anyone going to be going to the Open Championship? If you are, I will most likely be there on Wednesday. I think it's going to be Wednesday. Hoping to get over there in the afternoon on the Wednesday. Are you going to try and qualify for the Open next year after having a taste for it with Rick? Yeah, definitely. I've not done it now in 3 years. I did it twice and missed out twice by 1 shot. Going through to the final stage, and caddying last year for Scott Arnold in final stage, definitely got the juices flowing. I just haven't practiced enough and played enough this year to do it. It's something definitely after seeing, you know, the lads on Wednesday, and we had on Monday, so we had a great time, you know, afterwards and beforehand. It was a really, really good experience, and it is something that I definitely want to go and do again. So yeah, I will be doing it next year. If you could play with any current tour top 10, who would you choose? Alex Noren, I think he's a great guy. He's an interesting swing. Not something that I would probably teach myself, but yeah, I think I'd like to play with him. Outside of the top 10, I'd love to play with Beef. I think he's pretty awesome. Henrik Stenson will probably be his one because he's a bit of a joker, and if you know me, I'm a bit of a joker, a bit of an idiot as well. So someone like that would be pretty cool to play with. Why didn't you try to qualify for the Open? Just haven't practiced or played, like I said earlier. Just not playing enough. I didn't think my game wouldn't warrant it when the forms were due in, so never went for it. Do you have to be off 4 to turn pro in UK and Ireland, or only UK? Aaron, I think it's 4 in Ireland and UK. Yeah, for if the PGA course, that if you were looking to do that one, I think it's 4 all over. I'm not sure what the status now is with doing your playing ability test. I heard that they were sort of scrapping those now, but I'm not sure. I didn't do one myself because when I turned pro I was +1, so it was scratch and below you never did one. But someone was telling me the other day that it's getting scrapped altogether, but I find that hard to believe. There's got to be some sort of justification to be a playing pro, but I wouldn't know. You'd have to, PGA.info I think is the website, and they'd have some good things. Matt Ford, is that the Matt Ford? Who's your pick for the British Open, mate? I'm going to say Tommy Fleetwood would be one of the guys who I think is going to do really well. I think someone like Justin Rose as well. Good solid iron player, good off the tee. I think he's going to be pretty good for that week. I'd like to see Stenson doing it. He's not. It is the Matt Ford. I'd really like to see Stenson. He's been off a little bit of form, struggling with a bit of confidence, I think, of late. And I think I'd love to see someone do back-to-back Opens. We haven't seen it in a long time. So, if we could see that, I think that would be totally awesome. Guys, we've got 40 people watching now. Remember to go and click that like button if you have as well. How about Spieth, mate? Yeah, he's coming back round, isn't he? Amazing win the other day. I don't know whether Open. Do you know who could be a good shout? Ricky Fowler. Been doing really well, and he always seems to adapt really well to British Open qualifying conditions. He seems to have the game for it. And I know he's playing the Scottish Open the week before, so if he is doing that, that will be amazing. Good shout, keep it up, bud. What's the regulations to enter the Open regional qualifying? For pros, you just basically fill out your form, hand it in. I think it's 150 quid or something, 175 quid. Amateurs, I think you've got to be scratch or better to enter. I'm not 100% sure. It's a long time since I did it as a scratch, but yeah, I'm pretty certain it's scratch or below to enter as an amateur. What were you playing off when you were 14? I didn't play golf when I was 14, Bailey. I only started when I was 16, nearly 17. Just wasn't interested in it. I'd played a little bit when I was 10 years old, but I couldn't really hit it, so all my friends were doing other things and I went and did other things basically. So yeah, didn't start playing till I was late 16, and I got down to 9, I think it was, in 2 years, and then came down below that. Tip to get over a bad shot, Connor. Probably not the best person to ask, asking knowing that I am the Hulk. It's what I've realised in the last year or so. It's only a golf shot at the end of the day. There's a lot more important things in the world out there, and it doesn't really mean that much, to be honest with you, in the grand scheme of things. So I think you've just got to understand why you've hit it. I think that's why I get over them a little bit easier now, probably because I teach a lot more. I understand the technique behind the bad shot that I've hit, so I can then try and rectify that on my next shot, instead of just seeing the red mist and then going hitting another one and doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So I just have a bit of a moment of reflection. And forget about it. Like I say, it's not the biggest thing in the world, Connor. Hope that helps, mate. Otherwise, just throw all your clubs, but don't tell anyone I told you to do it. Top 3 irons for a 28 handicap player. anything with a lot of cavity to them and a wider sole, I would say. Anything that's going to give you maximum forgiveness. I think there's a good set by Wilson about the D300s. The Callaways, the XRs, they're really good, quite forgiving, or even the Big Bertha ones that they've got. There's so many out there and so many offerings. I think all you've got to look for is having something with a lot of forgiveness in there, and something that's going to help you get away with your off-centered strikes. On terms of clubs, guys, did everyone enjoy the epic club fitting I did? A lot of the comments were saying they were really interested in the whole process of custom fitting, and were you know, quite intrigued how it happened and learnt a lot from it. And it's something that I'm thinking of doing a lot more of, doing custom fitting videos, and what to expect when you're going into one, and how they work, and what the benefits are. Because a lot of the comments as well were, you know, I'm a higher handicapper, does it matter? And there's certain parts of a custom fitting, you know, length for one can drastically improve your strike or drastically affect your strike. So it's something that, you know, you should be looking at. So did everyone enjoy that, and would you like to see more of those? Any regional qualifiers in Scotland for the Open? Yeah, I think so, Greg. I think there was 14 courses. I know one of the final qualifyings is up there, the Gales Links. So I think, yeah, I think there's quite a few with 14. They sort of put them in every region, you know, north, south, east, west, and try and have a couple in each one. So yeah, I think there is. And if you're looking to do it, just go onto the Open website next year, and you'll find somewhere to do it. Do you think Rory could win Bailey? Yeah, definitely. He's got the game, hasn't he? You know, I think if he can settle on a putter that he's going to use and find one that's comfortable for him, he could be. You know, he's, you know, by all means long enough. Birkdale isn't the longest course in the world, and if it gets burnt out, or depending on what it is, he's got a bit of an advantage with his length, and he's definitely got the game to go and do it. So yeah, a great shout. Someone, you know, I'd like to see come back to form maybe is Jason Day, but he doesn't seem to be doing much at the minute. He's got stuff going on outside of golf, which is understandable. So hopefully he can sort that out and come back to his great form. Henry Tracer, favourite shot to hit, flop, stinger, etc. Probably a fade with my driver now. I'm so comfortable with hitting that shot with driver as well. I could never do it before, and it's always my go-to. So it's yeah, probably my most enjoyable shot hit. I do enjoy hitting flop shots. My short game's getting a lot better now. Spent quite a bit of time on it. Spent a lot of time working on it. So it is something that, you know, I enjoy doing, but it's something that I need to get better at as well. Love putting as well, even though I've got a new putter. A few of you guys have already called me out on that one. But yeah, to fade with driver is probably my favourite shot. Brandon Shirk, dream course to play. There's some in America that look amazing, and tell you, probably one of the dream courses I want to play is New South Wales. My mate Scott, who you've probably seen in the videos, shows me photos all the time and sends me them. He's over here at the minute playing on Challenge Tour, and keeps showing me videos of New South Wales and all the different holes by the sea, and I've never seen a bad photo of it. So it is somewhere I'd love to go and play. Hopefully next year I'll get to do that with him, and that would be pretty awesome. And Augusta as well, you know, one of those you've got to want to play that, haven't you? Amount of shots difference between your best and worst rounds. I think the worst ever round I've carded was an 89, and my lowest ever score is a 63. So quite a lot of shots there. In fact, how many shots is that? 63 goes to 17, 26 shots difference. Yeah, I was quite good at that when I was a low amateur, either shooting really low or really high, because I had no temperament whatsoever. Matt, how much does it cost to enter the Open qualifying comp? Rick, Pete and Andy played. Cheers from Brazil. It's £150 to enter. That money then goes towards, I think it goes towards the prize fund for the Open Championship, but I think that's where it goes. But yeah, £150, which, to be fair, if you got all the way through, is really, really cheap to go and play in the dream event ever. So yeah, definitely going to be doing that next year, guys. 100%. Make sure you badger me into doing it. Do you think game improving clubs do slow you down getting better? No. You know, if you can gain some confidence with them and it helps you find the middle of the club a little bit more and helps you get away with off-centered strikes, you know, it's going to boost your confidence a little bit more, as opposed to something where you don't see any result from a poorer strike. It's going to, you know, really dampen your spirits. And all right, yeah, there's the argument to say, well, if you're not great with those, you're going to have to get better and find the middle. But if you're relatively new to the game, it is a very hard thing to do. If you think of the size of a golf club head and the actual ball, they're very small. So actually finding the middle every time is something that's very hard. And you can see, obviously, now through tour players, they're all going to, you know, stuff that is more forgiving, that they're going to get more out of on an off-centered strike, and not the ones where everyone's got a set of blades in the bag anymore. All right, yeah, there are people with blades, but you see a lot more like sort of combo sets and things like that. And going into the longer clubs, you see more hybrids, more driving irons, different things like that, and less of the 1 iron, 2 iron culture. So no, I don't think that they're going to stop you from improving. They'll definitely, I'd say, definitely help you improve. How would an amateur go around to enter a local professional event like you guys enter? You can't play in PGA ones, I don't think, as a pro-only event. You can play, there's different like mini tours, like the 1836, you can enter those. It's just a case of getting on their website, getting an entry form. There'll be handicap restrictions on those, but all the info will be on their websites. Question for you guys now watching: if I were to do another sort of series of videos or different types of videos, what would you like to see? I've got a couple of ideas at the moment, sort of looking at the analysis of Paul Anderson, hi Matt, hi. Looking at how the winner of the European Tour event on a Monday, have a look at those and see how they got on and analyse their golf swing, something like that. Is there anything that you guys, you know, would desperately like to see? Still going to be doing coaching videos and playing videos. I'm actually going out to Spain with Glencor Golf as well. Remember to go and check them out in the link below once this video is finished for free. Why does always someone ring when we're doing midweek matters in the shop? We've got it on evidence now that I didn't answer, but it is, you know, it's 6:30. I clocked off at 6. So yeah, I'll be going away to Spain with Glencor Golf, doing some videos out there, doing a lot of tip videos, a lot of vlog videos and things like that. So anything else you guys would like to see? Where were we up to then? How about a review on a swing analysis device like the SEP? Yeah, it is something that I'd like to do, more of the training aid stuff. Like my real passion is teaching more now than playing. I do love playing with like Andy and Rick and everyone, and it is great, and I love making the YouTube stuff, but I do, you know, want to make some great content for coaching and tip videos. So is that something you guys would like as well? So reviewing stuff like that would be something, yeah, that I'm interested in. Do you know the average cost of a club fitting? I would say it's round about sort of £25 to £50, and a lot of the places that you do, some of them give them free, or if you buy the clubs, that's then knocked off the price of your the purchase you make on the club. So it ranges, Alan. There's no set fitting, but I would say it's something that is definitely worth doing. Would you do an FX skills challenge like Rick and Pete have done and upload it? Yeah, I can definitely do one of those, Connor. I'll have to go over to Quest. We've got HMT and GC2 here. We've not got the new FX software, but it is something, yeah, I'd love to have a go on that, and it's something that's definitely going to help improve your golf as well. You can see, highlight, you know, all your weak and all your good areas. So yeah, I'll try and get one of those done. Best thing I have in my bag is a packet of fruit salad sweets. They cheer me up. That's good, Jamie, as long as you're happy with the fruit salad. Nice choice. Wedge fitting would be good. Yeah, Guy, I'll try and get some of those done. What is your dream 4-ball? Ooh, never really thought about that. Paige, Spinack, Blair O'Neill, and no. God, I'd like to play with Jack Nicklaus. I think I'd like to play with Tiger. And then top it off with my dad, probably. That would be a pretty cool 4-ball, I think. And some guys like who aren't golfers, you know, some celebrities. There's some cool people out there who you could play with. My name is Jeff. Let's see. Right, I'm going to go for another 5 minutes, guys. Then I got to shoot. Hello from which KS in the US land. Hope you can do more vlogs in the future. I've got another vlog coming tomorrow. I might even release it straight after this video. Who knows? Hopefully you will get a little chance to travel. I'm travelling in a couple of weeks to Spain with Glencor Golf, so be sure you check out those ones. What is your favourite course in the Northwest apart from Stockport? I'd love to play Stockport, by the way. It is my favourite course in the Northwest. It's the only course in the Northwest. Delamere, I'd say Delamere. Really enjoy playing Delamere. It's a great golf course. You never find it in bad condition as well, which is awesome. So, yeah, I'd say that one. So, did you order an Epic on the back of the fitting, or are you holding out for the new ping? I've ordered an Epic on the back of the fitting, yes. Annoyed, well, not annoyed, but you know, I know it's something that's going to work, but I will probably have a look at the ping because I've had 4 ping drivers now and they've all been absolutely awesome. And I was chatting to Rick about it the other day when I was caddying for him, and he was saying it's right up your street. It's everything about it is something that you'd love. So hopefully I don't get tempted away from it because the Epic is absolutely awesome. What do you think of the new Titleist irons? Yeah, amazing. They're really good. I think, you know, the Titleist always make really nice sort of appealing clubs, like in the players sort of category, and yeah, they're awesome. Beach Fraser Trilby Tour, any good? I don't know, to be honest with you. Never done it myself. I've seen it on telly. It's a great event, it looks like, and it'd be something. Yeah, why not? Hi Dave. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Hope you are. Need to get together again soon. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Here we go. The whole shots from different lies above, but yeah, I've said to do them for so long and I've never got round to doing those. Alan Gibson, I'll hang up now. It might be your mum. No, she's got my mobile number, she can call me if she wants me. It's your girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend, unfortunately. Titleist fee is knocked off the order, plus they throw in a dozen balls of your choosing if you place an order. That's pretty good. Pretty good service. How much do you charge for custom fittings? Here at Stockport we don't charge. It comes as part of your service. So if anybody does want to come down here and have a fitting with me, you're more than welcome. Just ring the phone. If it's at 6:30 at night, I won't answer it though. I own a GC2 for personal use and improvement. Do I need a HMT as well, or can I work backward from the ball data to get better? Nathan, amazing that you own one for personal use. I'd say if you were looking to improve your swing and everything, the HMT, the data you get from that is invaluable. From when we got it to beforehand, I think my coaching has now jumped up another level because you can just really pinpoint everything. And it was stuff that I already knew, but it just validated everything that I was saying basically. And it is such a superior piece of equipment, and it just shows everything that's going on and allows me to then, you know, tinker with the swing or whatever that player is doing, and then go back to, you know, previous data and show the improvements there. So it is an expensive thing, and if you've got the money to do it, it's something that I would recommend. But if not, it's, you know, it is good enough without otherwise. And you can get, if you're really scientific, there is formulas for ball speed, velocity, launch angle and things that you can actually do, but that would be just an absolute minefield, so I'd probably just go down the route of getting a HMT. Right, I'm going to go in about 2 or 3 minutes, but let's answer a few more questions. Could you maybe do videos on the mental part of playing? Yeah, I did some with Carl Morris once, one short video, but I was speaking to him the other day, and it's something that I probably would like to do a little bit more of. I think that is a very important game, and a part of the game, and probably a part of the game on YouTube that's not really looked at enough. My son is a scratch player and looking to be a tour player. Is this realistic? Any advice you could give him? Yeah, of course it's realistic. If he, you know, if he wants to get down, he's just got to be super dedicated. You know, if you look at all the lads now, everyone's a superior athlete. It's got to be, you know, his main focus, his main drive. He's got to be obsessed with it. And it's the bit that comes with it as well. Being a tour player, I caddied a little bit on Challenge Tour, and for a few mates on tour and stuff. And it's the the bit that apart from the golf, you know, being away from your family, living out of a suitcase, being in a hotel all the time, there's that added bit as well. You can be the greatest player, but if you're not comfortable doing that, you're going to struggle anyway. So I think being aware of every element that's in it is a big thing. But then just, you know, like I say, being obsessed and trying to be the best that you can be would be the best thing, I'd say, Greg. Do you get as much free stuff as the others? No, nowhere near as much. I wish I did. Can you do some course management vlogs, please, Matt, with a Tour Pro? Yeah, if I can get a Tour Pro to do them with me, I will more than happily do that. Have you ever suffered from golfer's elbow? Not something that I can say I have. Was going to say, get those subscribers up, give some free tat away you have hanging around. I can try and find some tat if anybody wants it. When doing short chips, should I use a putter style hold on the grip in the middle of the palm, or same hold as that? No, I'd try and grip it normally. I wouldn't advise a putting grip unless you were really struggling. Just make sure you know you've got your fundamentals right, set up and everything like that. Next comp, hashtag my first comp. Yeah, I know I need to enter one. I need to phone the PJ actually, I'll do that tomorrow. Should be the 11th of July, in a couple of weeks at Helsby, the Assistant Championship. Carl Morris is amazing, lucky enough to attend the talk he did a couple of months back. Cheers, mate, for the response. I've had the GC2 since Christmas and gone down to Singapore. Amazing, well done, mate, that's awesome. Keep up the good work, Matt. I work near Stockport, so if you fancy around, yeah, call in. See if I'm free. See what's happening. Right, guys, I'm going to go in 2 minutes. Any more questions you have, any more ideas you have for the channel as well? What would you like to see going forwards? Is there anything that you want to see? As well, remember, once this live feed's done, do remember to go down into the description below once it's processed. And there's the free vouchers from Glencor Golf. For money off on any holiday that you would be booking with those guys, so make sure that you do go and check those out. Also go and check out Murray Golf, who are doing all my clothing as well. They're doing some awesome stuff, which is pretty cool as well, and I can't thank them enough for giving it to me, which is pretty decent. All thanks to you guys. We're trying to get to 8,500 subscribers as well by the open time, so remember to try and share the link round, click the like button and get everyone to subscribe. Tell a friend. You know, what can go wrong? They'll just enjoy the chat that we have here on Midweek Matters. All my other vlogs, they get to see a bald man with a beard enjoying himself play golf. Sometimes, if I'm not throwing my clubs. So, yeah, tell a friend to subscribe. Right, any more questions before I go? Oh, here's a couple. Putting is really key on the golf. Yeah, no one has done vids on it, Matt. I've done some vids the other day on putting. They're on my channel now. Go and check those out. If you'd like to see more club fits. I enjoyed the last playing video. Good format. They are very watchable. Thank you, Adam. Can you get more clubs custom fitted like putters or wedges? Yeah, you can get every club fitted. Having problems with toe down. Any advice? Is that the putter, the toe down? Or I wouldn't know. No golfer's elbow. Lucky as mine has me out of commission. Got a cortisone needle all the way to my bone. Might play in a month. Ooh, feel sorry for you, mate. I hope that works out, Joe. Right, guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to go now. Do remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go and check me out on my social media at Matt Fryer Golf on Twitter, at Matt_Fryer_Golf on Instagram. And remember to give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon with more videos. Peace.